A shooting stemming from a piece of beef jerky may cost ExxonMobil $100 million.
Fieger Law has filed a lawsuit in Wayne County Circuit Court against the oil and gas giant after 24-year-old Anthony McNary was shot and killed by a clerk last month. CBS Detroit's Andres Gutierrez has the details from the offices of Fieger Law in Southfield.
In this 12-page complaint, the attorney for Anthony McNary's family lays out why they believe ExxonMobil and the franchise operator acted negligently. They say the clerk should have never had a loaded gun, especially given he had a history of violence against other customers.
Imagine your child being ripped away from you for something as simple as a piece of packaged meat.
For the first time, we're hearing from the family of Anthony McNary, the 24-year-old who offered to pay for a piece of beef jerky at this ExxonMobil gas station on Verner Highway, but the clerk refused to take his money before turning to deadly force.
There's no way in my neighborhood that I should go to a gas station and I have to worry that if they think I'm doing something, they'll come from behind that counter and kill me.
Which is what they say Mawad Mohammed Al-Halgam did after kicking McNary out of the store and locking the front doors. He allegedly pulled out a handgun.
Aims it directly in line with Anthony's face and fires a bullet that goes through the glass into his head and fatally kills him.
During Al-Gham's arraignment for first-degree murder, the court learned he was involved in another shooting almost a year ago, allegedly over a fight with a customer who was standing too close to his car. A detail attorney James Harrington says ExxonMobil and the franchise operator should have known.
They don't care that they have no policies. They don't care that they don't have any procedures for training, for hiring, for making sure that the community is safe for which they do business.
Harrington says after filing the $100 million lawsuit claiming negligence, ExxonMobil sent a response saying that they have no responsibility.
Anthony was unarmed, and this guy who works for this company just felt like he had the right to take that life away, and no one does anything about it. Who's in charge of setting the rules for them? Who's in charge?
This is the second lawsuit Fieger Law has filed against ExxonMobil involving a gas station shooting. Back in May, a man was killed after the clerk locked several customers inside the store on West McNichols and the Lodge with the alleged gunman who was threatening to open fire.
It's just a matter of time before we're all back here again and we're talking about the same thing. And when are we going to say no? When are we going to say it's enough?
He was so beautiful and just full of happiness and grace. I can't imagine my family and I living the rest of our lives without him.
In Southfield, Andres Gutierrez, CBS News, Detroit.